Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to day 7 of our Teaching Kids Skills Challenge. But before we begin, I want to say a heartfelt thank you whether you've just liked a video or gone all in with your kids. It has made an impact. And a special thank you to those sharing updates in our WhatsApp community. Your pictures are inspiring other mothers. They prove that it is possible to start early. So keep those pictures coming. You are making a difference. Now, ladies, let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at the laundry overflowing and thought, why am I the only one doing this? You are right. You shouldn't be. Laundry isn't just your job. It is a family responsibility. And even toddlers can be a part of that. And here's the thing. Our 2-year-olds want to help, but we push them away because they're slow, messy, and needy. What we don't realize is that's when their desire to help is at its strongest. And if we don't capitalize on that, then it disappears after a while. When they grow up and the natural drive is no longer there, then we try to involve them. But they resist. Why? Because we missed out on a window of opportunity. But not you, dear mother, who's listening to this video, because you are putting in efforts with your kids. So let's start today's challenge. Pick one laundry-related skill based on child's ability and teach it to them. Make it a bit challenging, but doable. So not easy or overwhelming. The first skill is to identify clean clothes versus dirty clothes. I know to us mothers, it doesn't even feel like something we need to teach. But for toddlers, this is where we should start. But they can't instinctively know whether the clothes are clean or dirty. It is a skill after all, no matter how minor. There are 2 ways to identify whether the clothes are clean or dirty. The first way is to check for dirt or stains. And if the cloth is inside out, you can teach them how to flip it by putting in their hands from top or below in one of the sleeves, and then grab the sleeve and get it out, and do the same with the other sleeve. And now you spread it on the floor and your shirt is straight. Now assess it. Do you see any dirt or stains? The second check is the smell check. If it seems clean, you can sniff it. Does it smell fresh or does it stink? For them to develop this skill, you can have them sniff a lot of clean clothes and some dirty clothes from the laundry basket, and inshallah they will get it. Now let me tell you a life-changing hack. You know how most people have clean clothes place and dirty clothes place? I live in a cold environment where kids need to often wear multiple layers to survive. And I've noticed that the top layers gets dirty, right? And the undergarments need to be changed as often as they shower. But what about the middle layers? To me, they seem as good as new. Yet, they can't go with the fresh clothes in the cupboard or in the clothes drawer. But it'll be a waste to put them in the laundry basket though. And if you have multiple children, their clothes pile up. What's the solution? Introducing used clothes basket system. What is that system? It is the basket that houses clothes that are not dirty yet, but not fresh either. For clothes that can be worn again. My kids' room has one basket, and all the worn but clean clothes go in there. And before they're able to get their fresh clothes out, they need to check the used clothes basket and use those clothes first. When they get dirty, they go to the laundry basket, then they can get out fresh clothes. Other scenarios where you would use a used clothes basket. For example, your child wore a fresh piece of outfit and he spilled water on it. You put it out to dry. Now your child is already in different clothes. When the first outfit dries, where are you going to put it? In the laundry basket? That's a waste. But you can't put it with the clean clothes either, so that goes in the used clothes basket. Another scenario is if your child is wearing perfectly clean clothes, however, guests came and they wanted to change their clothes and put on Eid clothes or beautiful clothes for whatever reason. Where do their clean clothes go? They go in the used clothes basket. Once you start implementing this system, you will find many more uses, inshallah, and it will cut down your laundry load like magic. And yes, even preschoolers can use this system once it's explained. Alhamdulillah. But you might have to guide them several times that this doesn't go in the used clothes basket. Because it's dirty, it needs to go in the laundry basket. So used clothes basket is not to be used as the second laundry basket. Only clean clothes go in there that are worn ones. So that's first skill. And the second skill is sorting clothes out to wash. Now, ladies, we all know the sorting clothes out by color system, where you put darks and light ones and the whites together. And this system is totally fine. If your goal is that your laundry should come out clean without color bleeding, then sorting out by color is fine. And I've also added in a bleed test to make sure the clothes don't stain other clothes. And the bleed test goes like this. You can dampen a white cloth, then gently rub the white cloth on the colored fabric. And if there is any color transfer, then you know that this fabric is likely to bleed. And if nothing shows up, you can do another test just to be sure. And that is to wet your color cloth thoroughly and let it sit for like 10 minutes and then wring it out in the sink. If you see some dye coming out in the water, then you would know that this is probably going to stain other clothes. So you have to wash it separately or wash it with extra care. Now, this sorting by colors and washing by color system is fine. However, if your goal is to teach them to care for their laundry, to make their clothes last longer, then teach them to wash by material. Because often heavy clothes like towels and jeans, if they're put in with delicate clothes, they might end up destroying those delicate clothes. So sort out by heavy clothes and everyday wear and delicates, all of them sorted separately. Wash the heavy clothes separately from the everyday wear. And for delicate clothes, extra care is needed. So either do the gentle wash in the washing machine. However, the embroidered clothes with beads and stuff, they don't go in the washing machine because if they do, then those beads could be damaged. So for clothes that you're going to wear on occasions, on weddings and things like that, those clothes are not only expensive, but they are often very delicate. So those clothes often need to be washed by hand. That's the gentlest way to wash clothes. Or fill up your bathtub and put laundry detergent in it and then let them soak there for a bit and then rinse them out gently and then put them to dry. This is the best way to deal with very delicate or extra expensive clothes. All right, let's go to the next skill, which is to operate a washing machine. This is very simple. The only care you need to take is don't put too much stuff in the washing machine because this destroys the washing machine and the clothes don't get out clean. And put the right amount of detergent, because if you put too much detergent, that is not good for your washing machine or your clothes. And the third thing is to turn it on with an adult supervision. Children 10 plus can inshallah operate washing machine without any adult supervision, but before then, they need to be supervised just to be sure that they are staying safe, especially the manual types of washing machines. They need extra care. The next skill is to hang clothes to dry. First, we need to shake out the wrinkles, then we put them on the drying rack first, and then spread them. You know, for kids, if they try to spread them before putting them on the drying rack, sometimes their tiny hands can't work it out. So for that, tell them to have it on the drying rack and then spread it wide. Number 3 is to clip small items, especially if you're hanging them outside on a wire, so they don't fall down with the breeze. The next thing is to space clothes so they can dry quickly whenever possible. Next is to sort clothes out after drying, make piles of shirts together, trousers together, however you sort them out in your house, and then fold them before putting them away. MashaAllah, many of you mothers have already started sending in pictures of their children folding clothes so beautifully. Allahumma barik. I'm eager to receive even more pictures after this challenge, inshallah. And I have not included another skill, but you can totally count it as a skill. And use it as a part of challenge, which is teaching children how to iron their clothes. And for that, get them very light iron. And initially, don't put it in a high heat setting. Give them clothes that are very easy to iron. Don't give them cottons, they're often harder. Remember, with ironing, it's safety first. The most important thing they need to get about ironing is safety. Once they get the safety down, inshallah, they have a lifetime of learning to perfect their ironing. Another tip that I would like to give you, if you're a busy mom, to get clothes in fabrics that don't really need ironing. I love those fabrics. They've made my life so much easier. Alhamdulillah. Finally, ladies, teaching laundry may feel like just another task, but it is so much more. You are not just running a home, you are building habits. You're shaping hearts. That is tarbiyah. After all, that's what Muslim mothers are all about. You see, even animals can feed and protect and raise their youngs. So it's not about just raising them. It is about tarbiyah. You're raising human beings with beautiful character and a sense of responsibility, inshallah. If this helped, please like and share it. Pass it on to a mama who needs a lift today. See you tomorrow for day 8, inshallah. And don't forget to comment and share your pictures in our WhatsApp group. Bismillah.